So let me tell you this: like recently, we've had a lot of video game adaptations, mostly good. Like, not saying like masterpieces or whatever, but definitely better than they have been in the past.
Oh
Do you?
yeah, we came from a. I know you and I were around the same age, but like we came from the time from like Super Mario, bro, like
Oh yeah, with
'90s Super
John
Mario Brothers and
Leguizamo. Yeah,
Double
yeah, yeah.
Dragon. I mean, it was horrible. So like, yeah,
Yeah.
when that's when we come from that era, so it's just I know what you're talking about.
So, do you think with how bad this movie was like received critically and even like with fans, like right now I was looking at the Rotten Tomatoes. It did go up after a few more critics saw it. So, like I said, it premiered with a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's at a 10% right now as of recording,
That's
which is
something.
a few weeks after its release. And for viewers like you and me, it's at a 53%. So not terrible. So it looks
Oh,
like
okay.
looks like half of the people enjoyed it. Um, both of us weren't like really those people. I mean, I think I've felt more negative than you did because like at least you would probably maybe recommend it to someone. But do you think that this is a setback for video game adaptations?
I wouldn't call it a complete setback. I mean, it is a little like hurdle that just a little bump in the road that they hit. That they did hit. Yeah, I mean, because I mean, like I said, you came off of Last of Us, Super Mario Brothers. The movie was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic, I enjoyed the Sonic. I'm not
Oh, I
sure
love the
how
Sonic
the general
franchise.
reception of it is. What else? The new Mortal Kombat was
Decent.
it was
wasn't
decent. I mean,
it wasn't
it
terrible.
went back to it what like Mortal the soul of what Mortal Kombat was like the gore, fatalities, because it was missing that in the '90s version. So like, I like the fact that they at least try to correct the course of what people like Mortal Kombat for.
Hmm.
It's definitely I wouldn't call it bad. Definitely the first scene in Mortal Kombat was super good, but
Right.
yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I guess it's a little bump. It's hard to say right now because
Right.
after like, we had a good streak of video game movies. I wouldn't call this one movie and be like, oh, it's all over. But it is kind of humbling when you're like, oh, we're on a hot streak, and then you have
Yeah.
Borderlands, and you're just like, okay, yeah. Like I said, video game movies, like I said earlier, was horrible back then. It was just like not even. It's laughably good. That's the only reason if you look at it, if you don't take it too seriously,
Yeah.
you will enjoy it. But if you do kind of go in with the mindset like, oh, I'm gonna when you're trying to sit down and have a cinematic critique of it, you're definitely not gonna have a good time. But it's one of those things. It's just like it's laughable. It's just like, let's catch a bad movie today.
Yeah.
That kind of feeling vibe.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this is one of those things that just. I mean, ugh. We were on such a hot streak until this happened, so I don't know. It's just I can't.
Yeah.
I my mind is as empty as this plot is. My opinions are as well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's a setback. Obviously, it is very hard to tell. I just hope that like studios don't see this flop because like it did flop, and kind of like make him think like, oh, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe what they should do is like select the projects a little bit better, just because like, all right, who was really hoping for a Borderlands movie or like wishing for a Borderlands movie? Like, let's be real. So like already, obviously it has its fans like
Hmm.
that are like into gaming, but like already because it's not like a staple among everyone. It already has like a hill to climb where it's like, all right,
Yeah.
we're not trying to get like we're not just trying to get the gamers, we're trying to get moviegoers to watch this. Kind of like
Yeah.
Last of Us, for example. Last of Us had that where it's like, all right, this is we're not going to just cater to the gamers. We want to cater to like people that don't play the video games, and if anything they're gonna want to play this video game after watching that. So yeah, granted it's not fair to compare Last of Us and Borderlands, which I'm not. I'm just giving an example of like this movie had a hill to climb because like it had to cater to both the gamers and the casual moviegoers. But with a movie like this, it looked like a Guardians of the Galaxy from Timo or something.